A group like this that you can just come together, really not that often and still all be great friends, it's something that you don't find twice in life, I believe.
Honestly, from my take, I owe everything to these guys.
Being out there with your friends is just something you can't really replicate. You're making great memories and there's so many good stories and good laughs that are happening. It's just a unique experience that only a few have. Sage.
Oh yeah, it's an okay brand.
Yeah.
It's gonna be tough passing
It's
straight
$500.
But I believe in you. You can do this.
I don't think it will. It's gonna be above
27 in the morning.
Nice, we have bugs.
That's-
There's
it's
actually life going on.
I think we figured it out the one day. We were fishing and they were freezing and then it hit an exact temperature. We looked at the weather and we were like, okay, it doesn't
When the
freeze,
sun
it's
comes out.
Freezing temp? No, that's not it though.
Bro, so we
That's not
found
it.
out the exact temperature that water freezes. No shit.
Deep?
Yeah, I'll show you. Yeah, like a lot of them.
Yeah.
How deep are we? Where are we thinking of going?
I don't know. We can't. We don't even know if the water's like.
Like,
clear
I know.
or
I'm trying to
what.
think.
We're just leave it
Base
up.
my rig off of where we're gonna go.
Just leave it up in the air till we get there, dude.
I'm going.
So it was our senior year of high school, and I had a science class with Caden, and we kind of spoke about steelhead fishing. I didn't really know that he steelhead fished. He didn't know I steelhead fish. And we started talking about plans. I sat at the lunch table with Liam. We started talking about plans. We all found a day that worked together.
Started talking about fishing, catching stuff, bass, and then he starts talking about steelhead, and we had no idea what he was talking about, what that even was.
Pretty much once I found out they were interested in fishing, I knew we had to make a trip up to Erie. And I think those first few trips were some of the most fun I had fishing because I'm used to fishing with my dad and my brother, but being out there with your friends is just something you can't really replicate. You're making great memories and there's so many good stories and good laughs that are happening, and it's just a unique experience that only a few have.
And that started off incredible friendship and memories and trips that I wouldn't trade for anything.
In all seriousness, what? Started Elk Creek. We got 10 fish. Like Liam said, Liam predicted 10 fish. It's exactly what happened. There was very clear water, a lot of fish, a little bit of tint, could have been a lot better. We're gonna keep fighting for them, gonna do a little creek hopping. Yeah, that's about all I know.
This group's made up of a pretty ragtag group of people. Got, some veterans that kind of taught us how to fish up here and really taught us a lot about fly fishing. You got Colin, who's been coming here since he was little, and Ben, who he's been fishing before he could walk. And it's nice to have those people to learn from in your group. You got Aaron and me and Liam, who kind of got into the fly fishing scene around the same time, and we got to see how we progressed, and it's a good group of people to go fishing with.
Okay, this is just fishing. This is fishing, Liam. Those first trips getting Liam, Aaron, and Caden out on the stream were some of the best just because they were still learning how, and it was took me back to when I was a kid, just learning how to figure out the streams and where the fish are sitting. And I've seen some great improvement along those guys. And especially Aaron, he went from catching no fish, probably 5 or 6 trips in a row up here, day trips the whole day, and now he might be the one catching the most fish out of all of us.
Hell yeah.
Good sign.
Aaron, how's it been?
It's good. Early, hitting them hot, all along here. Hitting them hot doesn't make any sense. They're hot. But they're hot and we're hitting them.
And at the same time, he is one of the biggest sources of comedic relief I've ever met.
Skiles, elite fisherman. Honestly, you've been the first fish guy.
Yeah.
Every trip, he's got the first fish, I feel like. Since Oak Orchard.
He figures out the pattern. Same one worm every time.
Orange gotta connect to like the nature.
True.
I don't know. I believe it.
We'll have like a tough day and he'll crack a joke, or there'll be a moment that just kind of ingrains in everyone's head, and it just becomes a great story that we can all share and enjoy listening to years later. Colin has just always been an amazing host for everyone and just an amazing friend, an amazing fisherman. His sense of humor is just contagious. We'll be out in the water and he'll say a smart joke or some kind of like one-liner, and that one-liner will just be our kind of like anthem for a trip. It's just said a million times.
Specifically when they're all curled up like that, it works a lot better when it's, see how this is all f***ed up? Way better than when it's straight.
Nightcrawler method.
Mm-hmm. It's like when you gobble worm on a hook, it's like better than when you just have it dingling like that, you know?
Can you do that motion one more time?
So like when the worm's just like, that's worse than when it's like.
Whenever it's like. Yeah. No, buy them.
We gotta get out of here.
We gotta go.
Caden is like the morale booster of the group. He'll just say something in the car randomly and everyone starts laughing. It can take a day from no fish and miserable to no fish and on top of the world.
Caden is a key component to every one of these fishing trips. It just would not be the same without him. He's both a great fisherman, but also he's an entertainer. He's out there, he's making everyone laugh. And I think some of the funniest stories start with just something Caden said on the stream. Ben's always been a great fisherman, but since we started, he has become incredible and he has excelled in so many different areas. He's actually gone past fly fishing and now he's spay fishing, huge rivers. Honestly, Erie Steelhead to him is just not much anymore because he's going on these incredible trips and he's taking it to the ocean, and he's really just ran with this fishing, and seeing what he's caught and the different pictures he's taken, these incredible fish, is just something else.
So Liam has always been kind of the guy that's the glue of the group. He brings everyone together. He never turns down a new challenge, and he's always open to new ideas, always out there trying new things, kind of like wants to push the envelope.
After those first few trips we did, we were just having some incredible times and crazy things were happening. We decided it's probably a good time we start filming these and making videos. So I think our first couple videos, Ben was actually the one filming, but then later on Liam decided he wanted to do this professionally and for his job. So we put him behind the reel basically, and it's incredible what we've been able to create out on the water.
So we've been fishing here every year, a couple times over winter during steelhead season for since senior year, and it's been awesome. Hopefully it's something that we can keep doing going forward. There's some of the best memories of my life are in Erie on the stream with these guys. Whether it's people falling in or catching a fish when nobody expects you to, or losing a monster fish, it's all laughs and it's a great time.
And the amazing thing is all these years pass and you really don't get to see each other a lot because you're in school, so you get to fish together over like winter break, over summer break and stuff like that. And every time we come back together, it just is always the same. We pick up right where we left off. We're all just as good as friends. And even though we're living in really different places from one another, far apart, we always find time to come together and make new memories.
Honestly, from my take, I owe everything to these guys. Starting out fishing, I fell into a passion that I love, and now that I get to call work. And that started from Colin and Ben teaching me what to do, Aaron getting me into fishing, Caden helping me figure out flies, drifts, and us all going together traveling. I couldn't have done it without any of these guys, and I owe them a great gratitude for that.
Fishing with the guys anytime we go fishing, it is the best. This is the best group of people to fish with, the most genuine dudes. It's just good to go fishing with these guys because, you're always going to go fishing next year. You're always going to go fishing the year after that. Be with this group forever. You know, catch hogs. It's what we do. Yeah.
I just know for certain that's not going to stop us. We're still going to be able to make our way out here, do some incredible trips, and I can't wait for what the future holds.